Hey guys, my name is Thana and welcome to my channel. If you like what you see over here, please like, share and subscribe to my channel. It will mean the world to me, guys. But anyway, today we are reviewing the all brand new Triton 2.4 Mivec diesel. Let's have a closer look and see what this baby has got. Let's do this. So here we are, the all brand new Mivec 2.4 diesel. Well, this car, sorry, I keep saying car, and you'll note that in this video as I go along, I keep saying the word car because that's how it feels like. It feels like a sedan driving this car. Oh, pickup, oh my god, there we go again. But this is obviously a facelift, because as you can see, what they've done is from this point all the way up to this point, this whole front, the hood, the fender, these are all brand new. These are actually a cue taken from the Pajero Sport. So if you like the Pajero Sport and you want a pickup truck to go with it, well, this is it for you guys. Now, you might think it's a pickup that's had a facelift midway through its life cycle, but it feels much more than that, because the car is just so, I keep saying car, the pickup truck is so well put together. Looking at the 4x4 pickup truck, you do note that this one is probably the prettier among the lot. You have the D-Max, you have the Hilux, you have the BT50 for the Mazda, but I do must say this is probably the best looking of the lot. Modern cues such as the fact that in today's world, headlights are a gone thing. This is my palm and this is the headlight. There's a bulb there obviously, but the main illumination comes from what's down there, over there. So yes, this is a very modern looking car. It does play the part when you go down the road and you are looking down this particular beast here. You will know it's a Triton. You will know you better step out, because this vehicle can actually move. Talking about moving suspension wise, I must say it's a bit more stiffer than the D-Max which I drove a month ago, and which actually is a good thing, because on roads you want stiffer suspension so that the car doesn't wobble so much, the body roll is less and it feels more planted, and this one does deliver on that account. As you can see here, it's gone a little off-road, and it's so far no complaints. So again, back to the styling cues. I like the way Mitsubishi does this. The car goes all the way up here, yep, and it comes here. This little spoiler here is pretty nice, because what they've done is they've given a very how do I say, high flat bed here, and this part here is much smaller, and then what that gives you is, it gives you a very sporty looking car, sorry, pickup truck. So you can see here, once I go here and I zoom out all the way here, yep, zoom. Now if from far I would tell you this is actually a sedan and not a pickup, just from the profile you might actually believe me. The only thing that gives it away is when you come closer, you do see, it's actually a big piece of machinery, so it must be a pickup truck. And number two obviously is those suspensions and those tires, but other than that, the profile is beautiful, looks nice. Even at the rear, look at the lights. The lights are very modern, very chunky, very boxy. Yes, I do like them very, very much. It almost gives you a feel that the back, this space here, because it's a small, almost a small gap here, it feels like a small gap. It gives you a feeling that's almost like there's like a small slit for you to put the stuff in. But in actual fact, this is a pretty deep truck bed. Here we are, you know. And in true fashion of the way I review my pickup trucks, let's see if I can jump all the way from here to there without being silly. I may regret this. Let me try this. 1, 2, 3, go! Yeah, just made it. So here we are in the flatbed. Well, there are nothing extraordinary in this particular flatbed. Unlike the D-Max, which came with a rail, this one doesn't. It's a bit of there's a bit of a cushioning effect here because the plastics or rubber here, I guess they are designed to cushion the impact for any large machinery that's being placed on these flatbeds. Also, if you can see, they are full bottom to top. They are fully covered. There is no exposed pieces of metal. So let me do a jump down. Unlike the D-Max, it doesn't have the struts to help to ease it down. That's old school, but I guess old school works. There's nothing wrong with being old school. Continuing the tour around the car. Tires. So this is actually the Adventure X range, the top of the line, and they are fitted with, let's see here, with 18-inch rims, 265 60/18 from Dunlop, 80/20. Nice. Mud. Yeah, I'm walking in mud now. So more about the profile. Beautiful, beautiful. If today's pickup trucks are being sold at different price points based on the fact they look better or they work better, well, this one fits the first bill, whereby it actually looks better. On the second part, does it behave better? Well, I guess all that actually is inside the vehicle, because outside, obviously, functionality wise, yes, it's a pickup truck. You got 4 wheels, you've got lights. These lights over here, I guess when you're going on more heavy duty stuff and construction sites, this may not be practical because you're going to go around and hit stuff with this. Maybe a kangaroo bar here will be useful, but other than that, the exterior is pretty much I guess functional enough for a very commercial use. I think where this car will fare well is in the city, because a lot of the cool stuff about this car is actually inside, from its things like forward collision warning, things like its nice little what do you call it, blind spot assist feature it has, as well as when you put the car on reverse, if traffic comes from the other side as like a blind spot, it will alert you to say there's something coming over, and it's called, I think, sideways traffic collision warning. So that's pretty amazing for a vehicle in this class to have. And also when you put the indicators on, the 360 cameras comes on automatically. So I thought that was actually a very cool feature for Mitsubishi to put into their vehicles. So overall, I do sense that this is designed for the road, for the KL roads, more than being a commercial vehicle. Because again, I would buy it. I'm an accountant. I pick up my clients, all my stakeholders from abroad, and I think this will be one of those pickup trucks that I wouldn't mind carrying a 6-foot foreigner in. So let's go inside to see what else waits for us in this beautiful Triton. So we are back in the Mitsubishi Triton 2.4 diesel. This is the top of the line Adventure X, and let's see what we have inside. What goodies do we have over here? Now, if cars are measured based on what you touch and feel, well, this is the beginning, as we get nice leather steering over here, and these are very hardy leather. I'm not sure whether they are plastic or leather, but it feels like leather, and it's more the hardier type, not the soft leather, not the plush leather. So I do think that for this purpose, this would probably be a better use of these kind of materials. Again, the same thing we have on the gear knob. They are very nice, and I guess the gear knob isn't chunky. See my hand here, I got small hands, and yet I can palm this or fist this, but the leather here is quite nice. Same thing with the handbrake over here. Okay, so that's the 3 main contact points: your steering, your gear knob, and your handbrake. Those are, in any vehicle, those are your three main touch points. After that touch point, you come to your hands will rest on the side bins over here, the side doors. And what do you feel? Well, over here it feels nice. This black plastic bit over here isn't, how do I say, it's almost chrome like, but I do think this will get scratched up. You see now, this is an Audi test car, but there's some scratches over here, so I don't know, I'll use this, but I guess over time you may want to protect this. It's very pretty, and I think maybe this comes only in the Adventure X version. These are hard plastic, but not the type where when you scratch them it gives you a pain in the head. These are nice to scratch plastics. Same thing here, going on top all the way here. Very nice, very nice, very nice. And this is something that I didn't expect on these kind of cars. These are knee pad cushions, so when you are resting your leg over here, this will protect your, I guess not my knee, is that my shin, I think, but yeah, it gives you a point where it's nice and comfortable, you're relaxed. It's a nice place to be with these things installed from Mitsubishi. So again, thank you Mitsubishi for giving this to this car. Moving on, what do we have? Well, the infotainment system, it's pretty advanced actually. It has Apple CarPlay, Android Auto Connect, the radio system is quite there. Yeah, and the audio is pretty good. Yeah, no complaints there. Let's off this. Bluetooth, it has, one second, home, ability to mirror your Android Auto onto your player. What else we have over here? Home. Yeah. And this, let me see. Yeah, I didn't think this had a CD, but it has. Yeah, over here, all hidden. So it is actually a DVD player built into this small little system over here. So I'm quite happy with that. No issue whatsoever. Just off this again. Spotify, HDMI, AV in, AV2, standby. Okay, on standby. Oh, goodies. As I was saying before, one of the key things in this car is that a lot of driver assist packages are installed in this car. For example, over here we have this button here. This is the front collision warning. Yes, FCM, front collision monitoring. So what that gives you is, if I was driving this particular vehicle without knowing this was installed, and I was a bit too close to the car in front, and it told me to brake, so there'll be a warning that comes like, says to brake, and it kind of gives you this alert so that you know that you are going too close to the car in front. As usual, traction control, the controls for your side mirrors, start stop, headlight leveling. This is for your security, for your alarm if you lost your alarm and using your key. Up here you got your volume controls, source, left and right. It has the voice dial, but I didn't have success using them, they're not very good. Cruise control, I'm not sure anybody will use cruise control on a pickup truck. And the normal trip odometer menus there. Oh, very importantly, it has blind spot assist. And another cool feature was, you see, when I would put this on an indicator, put on left or right, see what happens over here. It'll immediately turn on the camera mode. So same thing if I go to right, okay, or if I put to reverse, automatically, as you can see here, comes on. So this little bit here, it has four-way arrows. Let me just put it on camera mode again, on it manually, and it gives me the mode in front. So by default it tells me what's in front. In fact, if I were to park something close and there is something in front opposed to being behind, it'll flip the camera and show me what's in front. So these are actually very smart little things to have in a pickup truck where parking can be an issue. Again, the sonar is there. This, I guess, will give you the warning, the audible warning that something is behind you or next to you. And this also happens when you're driving, so that's pretty cool. Again, here, this is the auto blind spot assistance. Again, very nice. And this climate control, when I saw this, I figured I must press this, it'll come out for a knob to turn. But this knob isn't a knob, it's an arrow up or down. Off the camera mode over here. Yeah, so blower high, blower low. Again, temperature low, temperature high. So this was a nice little addition, which I'm not used to. Again, quite cool. Auto mode, no climate control, no vents in the back. But what they do give you is this. It gives you this button here which says rear, and a fan button is there. And if you're on this, what happens is the air conditioning from here comes and fills this part of the area, and over here this will suck in the air from this side off to the back with this flaps over here. So my kids were quite happy with this because they can actually adjust the flap to their liking, to whether they want it to be on their face, on their stomach, or their knee. So that is a plus point to me, opposed to having one at the bottom. I do think these are better for MPVs as well as pickup trucks or SUVs, opposed to being the bottom. Obviously, if you get those in the pillar, that would be fantastic, but these are probably better than the other ones. Other than that, the back seat, we'll go later and have a look what's rocking in the back. Continuing in the back, as you can see, we have these rear vents which assist to push the air from the front to the back. So that's a cool feature to have in this car. Up here we have down and up. So I believe these control the velocity of the air. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4 settings on how fast you want the air to blow in your face. This obviously is the light for the rear. Other than that, sitting at back, that's my sitting position. Up here I've got enough legroom, very spacious. My feet are size 11 shoes I have here, and again, as you can see, size 11 shoes. Yes, size 10, 11 shoes I have, and more than enough space up there. Even sitting in the center seat, let's see, again, my feet nicely goes under, goes in this area here, and again, I feel not bad, except the center bolster is quite high, and that's a little uncomfortable. Moving on the top, at the center spot, there is, again, I'm not the tallest guy, but again, even that, I'm sure a 5 feet, I don't know, 5 feet 10 guy will sit here and he would have no problem sitting in the back. The slant on the rear seat, I do find it quite comfortable. All times the back are quite upright. This is not too bad. I wish there was something to put my arm against, because as you can see here, it goes here and it drops off. If this was just a little bit longer here, I think it'd be a more comfortable spot to put through, or this thing completely was pushed to the front. Other than that, no complaints. Very nice. And you know what? Look at that on the side. It's another Mitsubishi Triton, the outgoing model. I believe this is the earlier model. So for now, it's my review of the front. Let's go and drive and see how this fares on the road. Cheers, guys.